The moment I step inside, a familiar voice echoes in my mind.
Hi. Senpai! Can you hear me? Please answer me!
That voice. Is that you, Rise? The real one?
Her voice isn't coming from the PA system. I'm actually hearing it in my head. This has to be the work of Rise's persona. Which, for those that don't know, Rise is basically the navigator of the investigation team in Persona 4. Kind of like the Futaba of Persona 4, for those that are newer to this and aren't really engaged into this.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddie captured me. And then you were all fighting each other.
You can hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive and rude voice that had been coming from the PA system. This is indeed the
Where
Rise
are you
I
now,
know.
Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. I'm stuck in the announcement room. Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you don't, he'll...
Rise! What's wrong, Rise?
There's no answer. Communication's been cut off. Has something happened in the announcement room? My heart begins racing. The enemy made us fight each other as participants in the tournament, but they had captured Rise as well. It's clear to me they must have been worried about using her persona's powers to tell us the truth. But that's not important right now. If she just captured to prevent her from contacting us, then the enemy must think of Rise as less valuable than those who had to fight. She sounded okay, but who knows what might happen to her now. I have to
Pardon me
hurry.
for interrupting while you are lost in thought.
Hand brushes my shoulder. With surprise, I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost in thought I didn't notice someone until they touched me. This is the second time I've let myself get so distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while we investigated last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself. I trip up and see another unfamiliar face. A girl with blonde hair and striking blue eyes. Wait, a girl? Her face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her, there's metal everywhere all over her body. For a moment, I wondered if this is just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework of her body where her joints
I
connect.
didn't mean to startle you.
You're,
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aigis. And no, I am not human. You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san, correct?
The question catches me off guard. Wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. And did she say she wasn't human? It's well, when Yosuke called me by that stupid title, I knew it was a joke. When a stranger says it, it sounds like they truly believe it. Ha! This is
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
Yeah. No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurting out Nanako's name anyway. Calm down. I need to take this conversation away from the subject. Clear my throat and start over.
Aigis-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
The destruction of shadows.
She fights shadows? How can she do that if...
Does that mean...
Yes, I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
Just as I thought. I was surprised to find another Persona user outside my group of friends. And a robot on top of that. I can't come to grips at all of this. From the way we were talking, she seems like a normal person. Only in an interesting suit. True, I've seen stories in the news about robots making uncannily like real humans, but is this something like this far beyond those? Still, I can't help but believe the evidence of my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of TVs the last year. Who am I to say what's strange or not? Perhaps the technology behind her creation has supernatural roots of its own. I find myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here, but I have to put that aside for now. For those of you that don't know, this is Aigis from Persona 3. She's basically an android that can change shape and stuff. It has a persona as well. If you haven't been able, for whatever reason, to play any of the Persona 3 iterations, either Persona 3 on the PlayStation 2, Persona 3 FES, or Persona 3 Portable, which is on the PSP. If you have an emulator or you have a chance, sit down and watch the Persona 3 movies. That way you get a good, again, if you haven't been able to play Persona 4, go ahead and watch the golden animation series. Persona 3, never got your hands on it, that's okay. Watch all 4 Persona 3 movies. It'll give you everything you need to know about all the characters from Persona 3, including Aigis. Something I need to find out from her first. This P1 Grand Prix, it's so similar to the events of last year, but to think that it would involve someone like her. I don't have a clear picture of everything that's happening, that's for sure. I call myself, then ask her what I feel would tell me what she's doing in this world.
And what is this mission of yours?
She opens her mouth to respond, but just then, the monitor inside the classroom turns on. To that moment that I suddenly remember, it's likely I'm going to have to fight here. I'd forgotten about sensing when I entered the room.
Aha! So that's where you got to, Sensei. I've been looking all over for you. Who's the honey? Were you in the middle of trying to score with her?
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both here.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fun. You're a bright boy, Sensei. You know what's coming next, don't you?
The general on the monitor gives me a twisted smile. Could Aigis-san's mission be something that would cause him trouble? Can't figure out what his motives are. He's using us to crush each other. In other words, he's the next challenger that's being set. She's the next challenger being set against me. Aigis-san seems to understand this as well, and is staring at the monitor with a quiet animosity.
Sorry about this. Do you know the rule of this tournament?
Only the victor of each match may move on. Yes?
I have nothing against you, but I'm in a hurry for my own reasons.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no hard feelings.
Aigis-san's refreshingly straightforward about it. She immediately takes a fighting stance. A bitter thought comes to me. It's tough being forced to fight my friends, but having to hurt someone that I don't even know is just as bad. Another thought comes on the heels of that one. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here means that there are urgent problems that an ordinary student like me can't fathom. What gives me the right to stop her on her mission? Shouldn't I know what's at stake before I take that from her? Thankfully, it seems she hasn't gone mad like my other friends. Perhaps the enemy doesn't care about clouding the minds of people who don't know each other. If we're still capable of understanding each other, then we should talk this over before we
That
do
will
it.
not do. We will speak more of this after one of us wins.
Aigis-san says this so quickly as if she's reading my mind. Dude, she's an android. What do you expect? She's going by logic, not by feelings. For a moment, I was struck by how she could have known that what I was thinking, but I realized she's right. What good would it do for us to talk things over? True, the loser cannot leave this room. But until we have a battle, neither one of us is going anywhere. It doesn't really matter if we come to an understanding or not. Until we have our fight, none of our goals are going to be accomplished. If that's the case, then it's better we don't hear about each other's problems before we fight. This could be why Aigis-san hasn't told me anything. This must be her version of kindness. I silently ready my sword. Aigis-san appears to smile slightly when I do. Right, I'm not gonna give up on what I'm fighting for either. I need Nanako and my friends to be safe. And I have to make sure that Miss President's okay. I'll use everything I can to protect them. To thank her for her consideration, I make it a point to announce that I'm ready to start the fight.
Here goes. There's no need to hold back.
Indeed. Let us do battle.
Yay! Plays a bookmark. Here we go. He has Athena as a persona. Oh boy. Goddess of the hunt.
Final. Fight.
Ooh. Ay, chingada, wait. Oh, damn.
Fire!
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Heavy damage! Fire! Ordeal Bramble! Guarding! My other self! Bramble! Air raid! Air
Ah,
raid!
diablo.
Blood damage! Over! Severe impact!
There we go.
Damage! You take it! No! Please hit! Firing! Target locked! Back!
Damn.
Please hit! Solar system now! Severe impact!
Yeah, I got really whammy it,
In
kid.
the air!
Oh, what? Diablo. There we go. Yo, she's stiff strong, for real.